Hi everyone! This week we're creating a birthday cake easel card which can fold down to go into an envelope. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the link in the description of this video where you can get these free patterns and print them out. I separated them into 4 sheets so you can just print them on each color of cardstock that you're using. And you'll need at least 4 colors of it. And I do recommend that you use heavier paper such as cardstock because the paper needs to have some strength to it. And then once you have all of these printed, just go ahead and cut all of them out. So once you've done that, you should be left with all of these pieces. And now we can go ahead and assemble the cake. So I'm going to take these pieces right here to make the cake. So the first thing we're going to do is attach these flames to the candles. So I'm going to turn the candle piece over so the good side is facing down. And use whatever glue you'd like, but I'm using this Tombow Mono liquid glue. Hot glue also works well. And then I'm just going to take each of these flames and put some glue on this bottom part right here on the front side. And then just go ahead and press those in place on the top of each candle. So when you're finished, you should be left with this. So now we're going to put the rest of the cake together. So I'm going to take the cake piece right here. And this will go on the candle piece right like this. Then we'll be adding these frosting pieces. And you'll need to do this one first. This is frosting 1, and then frosting 2 will go on top of that. So first I'm going to glue the cake piece to the candles, so I'm just going to put some glue here. And then I'll take that cake piece and just press it in place on top. You can turn it over and make sure everything is lined up right. And so you're left with this, and now we can add the frosting pieces. So just decide how you want those positioned. Then we'll glue this one first. Center that and press it in place, and then we'll add this one at the top. So now the cake is assembled and it looks like this. So now we can create the card. You'll need to cut a piece of paper that is 7 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And now I'm going to flip that over so the good side is facing down. And we'll be scoring lines on this, so I'm just lining it up on my mat to make it easier to score the lines. And I'm using this EK Tools scoring stylus. You can also use a pen that no longer writes, and then a ruler to keep my score lines straight. So the first line we're going to score is at 5 inches from the bottom. So I'm counting up 5 inches, and then I'm just going to score a line there. And then you'll go up another 2.5 inches from that line and score another line there. So you'll have 2 lines scored here, and now you just need to fold on them. So I'm just going to gently fold that and use my scoring tool to create a crease. And then fold this one. So here is the card that I'm left with. And this will fold up like this to create the easel. So now we just need to add this piece right here. This piece is labeled in front of cake, and so it just goes in this spot right here. So I'll put glue on that and glue that in place. Lining it up with the bottom and the side edges. And so this will help the easel stand up. It will kind of rest against that edge of that paper, like this. And now the last step is to glue the cake onto the card right here. So just decide how you want to position it. Then I'll put glue on this section below the fold right here. And then I'll take the cake and line it up with the bottom edge and press it in place. And then just make sure that it's really well attached. This spot in front of the cake is a really good place to write a message, so you could cut another blank piece of paper and put it here if you're using patterned paper and it will be too hard to read the message. So you can see that the card folds down like this to go into an envelope, and then it folds up like this to create the easel pop-up effect. And that's it.